Hey, thank you very much. Great cast on the day, guys. I am joined by the young POB Pobelter. Now, Pobelter, talk to me here real quick. Team Liquid made a couple of last-minute roster changes. Did you guys have to prepare for any of the other guys, or did you just go up against the regular roster?
Yeah, the roster change news came pretty unexpectedly for us, but it's just one position that's changing, and overall, like, the team play should remain the same, so it didn't really have a huge effect into how we were preparing.
So you already played Dardoch 2 times. How was the third time?
Yeah, we played him. We played him just last week, actually, when he was still on CLG. So we were kind of joking, like, "Oh God, he's coming to get us this week again, and he's going to come to get us next week too if we lose this time." But yeah, I mean, so far it's gone pretty well.
So tell me, you went ahead and picked the Lucian, or you picked the Cassiopeia into Lucian in the Game 1 matchup against Golden Glue. Talk to me a little bit about that champion matchup.
It's like kind of an extremely hard counter matchup, so I was able to push him around a lot. He ended up living a few times with really low HP, which was regrettable, but overall I think I played the matchup well. Yeah, I mean, there's just not much Lucian can do because Lucian's range is short compared to most AD carries, and that's pretty much within Cassiopeia's QWE range, and if you're in range of Cassiopeia, then there's no champion that can really deal with you, so I feel like they kind of were unaware that the matchup is so difficult, or... Yeah, I mean, I feel like that's the only way they would have blind picked Lucian with Cassio up.
In that game specifically, Piglet was able to pop off, get a little bit ahead. Was there any worry about what you guys were going to do?
Well, because their damage dealers were just 2 tanks that couldn't dive that deeply to reach Tristana, who has an escape, and their 2 carries were short range in Lucian and Callista. We knew that Cody would eventually catch up and just be late game Tristana, outrange them really hard, and then have Lulu with Ardent Sensor to buff him and then just be able to kite them really hard. So even though we fell a little far behind, it turned out okay in late game.
And this whole season has been okay for you. Talk to me a little bit here about the fact that you guys are in first place again, and you are the last member on your team to be a part of those 17-1 seasons, regular seasons. What makes this team different than the seasons in the past?
Well, compared to Immortals from last year was we were really good at getting leads just through early game and then kind of bulldozing the game. But this time we're still pretty good at getting leads early game, but there's like a lot more strategy behind that just overall as a team. Like if I compare the kind of strategies and like tactics that we use now compared to what we did last year, there's a really big difference.
So that was a lot about the team back then. How about you as a player now from back then?
I've just been doing the same old thing, practicing hard in scrims and solo queue, trying my best to improve, and recently I've been having pretty good performances, so I'm happy about that. But also, just overall, when the team is doing so well, it's really easy for me to shine, so I'm really thankful that we're doing well.
Well, you definitely did great today. Congratulations, Pobelter, on a job well done. For more on this game, let's send it over to Dash and Mark.